Hey guys, welcome to APG. My name is Alex, and today is April 5th, Friday. So it's time for the gaming news of the week. So let's begin with Embracer Group has agreed to sell off GearBox after acquiring them in 2021 for an estimated $1.3 billion. Now, Embracer is selling them off to Take-Two, which is the parent company of Rockstar, for $460 million. Embracer revealed in a press release that Take-Two will gain complete control over franchises like Borderlands, which includes Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Homeworld, Risk of Rain, Brother-in-Arms, and Duke Nukem. The transaction is supposed to be completed by June 2024, so that means everything will be over at Take-Two. Now, obviously, this comes because Embracer is getting rid of a bunch of stuff. They bought a bunch of different companies like Saber Interactive. They bought Embracer, GearBox, and a bunch of other stuff. The CEOs bet on a big deal. It fell through, so now they're scrambling to sell and make their money back. And I'm kind of glad that, the CEOs are losing money, but not glad because this also has to do with them laying off a bunch of people. Next up in the movie department, we have Sonic the Hedgehog's third movie has finally finished filming. The director, Jeff Fowler, confirmed on his Twitter account that filming has wrapped, and now comes the month-long process of getting all the animation in, getting it ready for the lead up to its release in December. Now, this is great news. They wrapped up. I saw the first Sonic movie. I haven't seen the second one. But obviously, if you can see the sales, that the movies have been doing well. So hopefully they won't let us down. And it is the introduction of Shadow in the movie. For those of you that like Destiny, Bungie has unveiled a new showcase event for Destiny 2, offering fans a glimpse of the gameplay for the next expansion, which is called The Final Shape. The expansion is set to launch on June 4th, 2024. During the third developer live stream for Into the Light, Bungie announced that the gameplay reveal for Destiny 2, The Final Shape, will take place on April 9th, so next week, at 9 a.m. PST. If you want to catch it, you can watch it either on YouTube or on Twitch. And if you want, maybe I'll stream it here on the APG page. I probably will. Or not. Depends on what I'm doing. So, yeah. So, like I mentioned before of Embracer Group getting rid of a bunch of studios, Saber Interactive, the head of it, Matthew Karsh, has stated that Star Wars The Old Republic remake is still going and they're still making it. That's the important part. It hasn't been canceled. It hasn't been whatever. And obviously we are looking forward to that game. Matthew Karch reassured us that, like I said, the development for Knights of the Old Republic remake is continuing smoothly even after separating from Embracer. In a statement to IGN, he confirmed that the game's ongoing development, stating, "We are actively working on it. This has been widely reported in the media, and I can confirm that the project is progressing well, and our goal is to surpass what fans are anticipating." Now, if what he is saying is true, like I said, the game is still in production, and it should blow all of our minds when it is released, because we really want that game. They can't keep canceling Star Wars games, like the Mandalorian game that was canceled, Star Wars 1313, bunch of stuff. But it's, like I said, good news that this is still going. More news from the movie department. Warner Brothers has announced that they are making a new Matrix movie. Drew Goddard, known for writing World War Z and The Martian, will helm the directorial duties for the upcoming Matrix installment. Lana Wachowski, and the co-creator of the series, will serve as executive producer. However, Lily Wachowski will not be involved. Lana was at the helm of the latest movie, which was The Matrix Resurrections. Jesse Ehrman, the head of Warner Brothers, mentioned that Goddard presented a French concept to the studio, which they believe could offer an exciting continuation in the Matrix universe. The new movie aims to honor the series' rich history while also presenting a distinctive viewpoint on the future of the Matrix movies. That's what Jesse Ehrman said, the head of Warner Brothers. Now, you can take this as good news or bad news depending on how you play games and whatnot. But Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga will be limited to 30 FPS on the Xbox Series consoles. As verified by German outlet GamePro, the game operates at a 30 FPS frame rate on consoles with a variable resolution. While there aren't many specific graphic modes, players can achieve a higher frame rate on the PC. The game's VFX director explained to GamePro that this choice was made in order to deliver a more cinematic feel. Now, in a world where a bunch of games are cinematic, I guess going for 30 seconds isn't such a bad idea as long as the game is good, doesn't dip any less than 30 frames, and looks beautiful like the previously one was. I see no complaint about it being 30 FPS. Sure, it's always better to have more, but as long as the game plays great, looks great, works great, we should be fine. Next up, we have some good or bad news, depending on how you want to take it. The showrunner for Netflix Avatar: The Last Airbender, Albert Kim, is leaving. According to Variety, Jabbar Raisani from Lost in Space and Christian Boyland from Poker Face are set to take over as executive producers for the upcoming 2 seasons of Netflix Avatar. While Netflix hasn't not officially confirmed this shift, Kim is said to be moving to Disney Plus, to new adventures, new stuff. There, at Disney Plus, he will serve as an executive producer for the streaming platform's new Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, and obviously to work on other stuff. Now, I did enjoy Netflix Avatar: The Last Airbender. I did find it maybe a bit too, at least Aang, he was a bit too serious. And obviously there's a lot of world building, a bunch of episodes that I guess you can't cram into, I think it was 8 episodes that the Avatar was on Netflix. This would be their second change in showrunners after the original co-creators of Avatar left due to creative differences. Now, unfortunately, we don't know how the original co-creators were going to do it. But if they left due to creative differences and this is what we got, I'm not saying it's a bad show. I just felt like they crammed a lot into 8 episodes when it should have been more. Hopefully Netflix has learned from this and its 2 new showrunners will continue on the legacy that it is Avatar and they won't screw it up. And to wrap this up, the upcoming Fantastic Four movie has found their Silver Surfer. Julia Garner has been cast as the Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. Like I said, recent reports reveal that Julia Garner will be part of the cast. She'll be portraying Shala Ball version of the Silver Surfer. She joins the cast, like with Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Ebon Moss-Bachrach, and Joseph Quinn. I don't know that much about Fantastic Four, but I believe Shala Ball was the lover of the Silver Surfer. So I don't know how they're going to work that into the movie. Obviously, Silver Surfer is a male. So how are they going to do the origin story or whatever story they're going to come up with for the Fantastic Four? It better be good, but this is like the 3rd time they're going to reboot the damn thing. So they can't ruin it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. My name's Alex. Hopefully we'll keep this back up on schedule, releasing every Friday. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.